worst DCEU movie. This is wrong. Immediately wrong. This is the best DCEU movie. So yeah, we're gonna actually look at this and talk about this guy. I know it's not a SandCast right now, but you know what? Frick it.
Got home from seeing The Suicide Squad with a friend, and this is just going to be my initial thoughts on it, not fully in depth, and it will have spoilers. This is the worst fucking movie.
You know, I never understood why people wear beanies inside the house. I don't get it. It's like putting your hair down. This guy probably doesn't have any hair, but like put your hair down. It push pressure on your head. It gets hot. I mean, I guess that's like saying you shouldn't wear jackets inside the house, which is stupid. But like even still, beanies has always been like it gets itchy for me if I'm not sweating or something. I guess maybe my hair is dry. Never understood it. Still don't.
Movie I've seen in quite some time. Definitely the worst movie I've paid to see in the cinema. This is awful. The 2016 theatrical cut of Suicide Squad was better. Much fucking better than this movie. This movie, I don't know.
That is... Wow. I never thought that somebody could have a take this fucking wrong. This wrong. I don't understand. There's almost nothing redeemable about Suicide Squad. Was it 2016? Aside from maybe... Amanda Waller, she's kind of the same, and what's his name? I'm Diablo and Amanda Waller are the only ones that are somewhat redeemable in that movie. Everybody else sucks, and the plot sucks. And like fucking the superheroes never come in. Sucks. The Justice League just, turn a blind eye.
Know where to even start with this. It's rated R because it's...
Okay, I swear to God, if you make this a criticism, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? This is a SandCast right now, okay? We're switching over. We're switching gears. SandCast is in number 7 right now. Number 7. I should just copy paste. Copy. Ah, my hands are greasy. This is gross. Oops. By what's his name? Lethal Lightning. Alright. By Lethal Lightning. Alright. Here we go, baby.
There's lots of blood and don't know where to even start with this. It's rated R because there's lots of blood and gore and, there is. You see a dude's face get shot off and shit like that. So it's rated R because they want to appeal to adults. And then they fill it with corny MCU like...
Unbelievable.
Jokes, man.
MCU jokes has a huge range that could mean anything. Ragnarok, Infinity War, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, Avengers, all have really good comedy. Really good comedy. Probably one of my favorites is Thor talking about Loki in Avengers and saying, I have to, he's not the same. I have to redeem him and, he hasn't done no wrong. And then they say, he's like, he is my brother. And then, was it Natasha Romanoff? She's like, he's killed 80 people in the last 2 days. And then he says, he's adopted. He's adopted, brother. It's a good fucking line, and it's really really funny. Though the and without undercutting the tone.
And I got no.
So fuck you for saying that. It's already not off to a good start.
And then they fill it with corny MCU-like jokes, man. And I got nothing against humor being in R-rated movies. It can actually make it better, a little joke here and there. But it's just the stupid type of humor. Like 69 jokes. Like, don't get me wrong, 69's fucking awesome, man. The fairest number.
I will give you that. Harley Quinn's jokes are pretty terrible, okay? However, it did give a chuckle out of me. So I don't know how to really quantify that in terms of my objective standards or my standards for comedy. Like, comedy is so subjective, right? But these jokes are also like in service of the characters, except for Harley Quinn. And it's like, okay, the joke might be funny, and it was funny to me, but why would she say that, right? It's like, it was funny, but like, I mean, I don't think I fault him for that kind of joke. Now, let's see if he's going to give another example of like a really good joke that, he thinks is fucking terrible.
Number to ever exist. But it has no place here. Like, the plot is fucking retarded.
Yes.
Even for a stupid comic book movie, because this is a...
Fuck you. Just because it's a comic book movie doesn't mean the plot should inherently be bad. That's a ridiculous premise to have.
Stupid comic book movie. There's good comic book movies, and then there's stupid comic book movies. This...
Wait, you just said, like, comic book. Wait.
They'll ever exist. But it has no place here. Like, the plot is fucking retarded. Even for a stupid comic book movie. Because...
Oh, he says stupid comic book movie.
This
okay.
is a stupid comic book movie. There's good comic book movies, and then there's stupid comic book movies.
I wouldn't even say, like, what kind of stupid comic book movies is he referring to? Because the first place I would go for a terrible plot in a stupid comic book movie, that would probably be, gosh, I'm thinking maybe the Snyder Cut or Black Panther. Maybe not Black Panther. For a stupid comic book movie, Green Lantern. Kill yourself, dude. Do you know this guy? Have you seen this guy's videos before? He has only 5,000 subscribers, and we're 1 minute in. Not a good start. Out of 10 minutes, by the way. It's very... Black Panther is daddy. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay. Hey, I haven't watched Black Panther in a minute, okay? I haven't watched Black Panther in a minute. However, I'm not very fond of it. Okay. What are those?
This one is flat out fucking retarded. What they did to Starro on this movie is just as bad as Galactus as a cloud.
What? Hold on. Literally the first image result of Starro from the comics. This shit, bro. Oh my god. Look at... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Can I please just open it? There. Look at that. It's a fucking star with an eye in the middle, huh? Look at this. A fucking star with an eye in the middle. Huh. Interesting. He says that this is equivalent to Galactus being turned into a cloud. Let's see Galactus. Oh. That's Galactus? That's fucking Galactus? That's Galactus? I can see why so many people would hate him being turned into a fucking cloud. I wonder if they have the picture here. Dude, even this in Minecraft is a better representation of Galactus in the fucking cloud. Look at that. Galactus. I wonder if Cloud is going to be the next. Cloud, look at it. Wow, I cannot believe they did that. Unbelievable. But yeah, it's nowhere near like Starro being a fucking cloud. Look at that. That looks pretty neat. And gross.
On the same type of level as well, to be honest with you. That, like I said, huge
Not the same type of level. Absolutely not.
spoilers in this movie. Do you want to know how they defeat Starro in this movie?
By killing him?
You remember when everyone was going on about how space whales beat Grand Admiral Thrawn in Star Wars Rebels?
What the fuck did he... What the fuck? Why did he go off on a weird tangent?
Was going on about how space whales beat Grand Admiral Thrawn in Star Wars Rebels.
That cannot be a real sentence.
Well, it turns out to beat Starro.
Oh, Thrawn. Oh, okay. Yeah, wow. I all I know is that Admiral Thrawn is a beloved character in the comics. Having space whales kill him off, that I can maybe see why people would be outraged. I don't know. I haven't read it, so it could be very good and really really good payoff.
All you need is rats and Harley Quinn with a spear. That's it. That's fucking it, man. And speaking of Harley Quinn, now, if you're in the camp of you don't like Margot as Harley, you're in for a treat because she's hardly in it.
She's in it quite a bit, actually. She takes up a good, 20 minutes of the movie, I think. That might be a bit of a stretch, but... she's in it a little too much. Oh, shit. They could have cut out a lot of her scenes, in the movie. And a lot of her scenes are pretty pointless. However... saying that it's, the spear... and the rats that kills Starro is not a terrible thing because the spear, I mean, earlier you can just tell his eye is pretty fucking protected. Like, you cannot go through that eye. The only thing that does go through, that we see at least on screen, and hopefully this is the canon, but we can interpret it from the screen because nothing contradicts it. That spear is a magical kind of spear. It's not a normal kind of spear. It's not like a fucking toothpick. Okay? It's a magical spear, probably insanely durable. Javelin, the guy who had the... Oh, I guess it is a javelin. The guy who, wielded it before had a whole fucking, this is your destiny. You're the only one that can wield it. We can kind of assume that this is more... not just a regular javelin, like a human kind of javelin. Because nobody fucking talks that way. So he's probably some sort of mythological kind of character. And we can kind of assume that the javelin is probably also some sort of mythological kind of material that is able to pierce through the eye of Starro. Now, as far as convenient that a character who happens to be from another planet is able to give this kind of weapon to Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn lives long enough for this. Yes, that is absolutely stupid. In that kind of case, as far as the convenience part of it, it's not that bad. It's just the fact that Harley Quinn lives at all. And that first opening sequence, that's the ridiculous part, and that's that's riddled throughout the movie, and that's why the plot is so bad. Other than that, you can definitely pierce Starro's eye with that javelin. It's a fancy, cool space javelin, dude. Come on.
And if you're in the camp where you do like Margot as Harley Quinn, you're going to be pissed off because she's hardly in it. But granted, she does have the best scene in the whole movie where she escapes.
No, absolutely not. I don't know what he's even talking about here. Why this would be so good. I want to see what he says.
And she's killing heaps of people to make her escape. And it is actually pretty cool. It is pretty cool how she does it all, and she's just, mowing motherfuckers down. But then they start adding these stupid, flower effect.
Oh my god. The flowers are completely inconsequential. In fact, you could say that that's Harley Quinn's point of view. She's the one that's seeing that, nobody else. As far as why she's seeing that, I don't fucking know. She's a shit character, okay? But I don't know why you're saying that is not cool and stupid when the literal fight between Harley Quinn and the other soldiers is her mowing down people with 2 fucking rifles in her hands and nobody shoots back. Why aren't you talking about that? You just said the plot was stupid. She has an insane amount of plot armor in that sequence.
Effects going on and all that type of shit, and it's not like she's on acid tripping out or anything like that. It's just stupid effects.
In fact, you could say that she gets so much pleasure from the tasering because of Joker that she might be high. That's a bit of a stretch. I don't know about that, but I mean, more plausible than something Bloodsport would be doing.
It's an Instagram fucking filter, basically, is what they added just for
no, it's not.
The sake of adding it into it. The characters, there's no reason to care about any of the characters in this movie.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow. This guy didn't watch the movie. This guy did not watch the movie. There's no way he actually just said that. There's no reason to care for the characters. He didn't watch the fucking movie then. Ugh. Who are you? We're 2.5 minutes in. We're about 20% of the way in. Yes, I had to count. I'm sorry. Okay, I have slow brain. I just started school back up. Okay. If he does elaborate into this, which there's no fucking way that he will, because he's already sounds stupid from the get-go. And it very much shows. You can see that upvote, downvote percentage. Look at that shit. Over twice as many people disliked it than those who liked it. This guy's insane. He's popular now.
Motivations are zero.
Okay. The motivation is 1, not to die, and 2, for Bloodsport's daughter not to get fucking killed in prison. Okay. I cannot believe this guy didn't watch the same movie.
Just quickly glanced over. Speaking of glancing over, and this didn't really bother me so much.
I hate that idea. It didn't bother me. I don't fucking care if it bothers you, my guy.
The movie does expect you to know what the Suicide Squad is and Task Force X. They just give you the cliff notes of what it is. They go, all right, you want to get out of jail? Okay, you do this mission for us. We put a bomb in the back of your head. We take time off your sentence. Bada bing, bada boom. That's all they explain. I know what the Suicide Squad is. I know what Task Force X is. If you didn't, however, you'd be going, I don't know what's going on here.
I'm about to choke and die. You literally explain. They give you all the pieces of information that you need to go through the movie. Now you're going back and saying, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. What are you saying?
Task Force X is. If you didn't, however, you'd be going, I don't know what's going on here.
No, you do not need to watch Suicide Squad. You do not and should not ever, ever watch 2016's Suicide Squad. Oh my god. But it is the same universe. It is in line with that movie. Unbelievable that you said that.
Here, what is this prison? It's not really explained what the prison is.
What do you want? What the fuck? It's a prison. It's not explained what the prison is. Do you not know what prison does? What prison is? Wow. Holy shit. We have gone to the bottom of the barrel in terms of intelligence. Holy shit.
Speaking of the prison.
There's really not even much to say about the prison. I don't know why he's focusing on this.
Wow. Get this. They introduce Bloodsport into the movie and they say, oh, he put Superman in a hospital with a kryptonite bullet. Okay, cool.
No. Okay. Yes, cool. He's competent. The way that they show it, though, is Waller explaining to the fucking people that already have worked for her and have worked for her for a while, assuming that this is who he is. It's like a stupid way to expose the dialogue, but it gets the information across, I guess, to the audience in a really lazy way.
But when the fuck did that happen?
Oh my! Off screen. Before Superman died, or maybe after Superman was resurrected. Why is this so hard to comprehend? I don't understand your thing. There is no thinking here.
And you don't need to show me every tiny little detail, but
jeez, there's no way he's going to say it, but you should show me this.
Something as big as Superman being taken out of commission and put into a hospital. Yeah, I got to know what's going on with that.
It's the premise. You don't need to see this kind of shit. The premise can have super convenient shit as well. You can have an insane contrivance that starts off the movie. Wow. Unbelievable. This big brain.
And we know why it's not shown or explained, because Warner Bros. Has no idea what the fuck they are doing with the DCEU.
I would, maybe, like, if they did want to show this happening, I don't think they would get Henry Cavill on. But that's the thing. You just don't need to show it.
And if you needed any more proof, this is the movie. Is this a sequel? Or
Shazam would be the way that I would go to first. The way that they show Superman is kind of funny.
a reboot? Kind of both. It's crazy. But back to him. They bring him in, right?
Wait, what did he say?
More proof? This is the movie. Is this a sequel? A reboot? Kind of both. It's crazy.
Yeah, soft reboot is what I would say.
But back to him. They
not that crazy actually. It's fairly common.
Bring him in, right? He's basically got the same type of introduction as Deadshot in the last movie, but they couldn't get Will Smith or whatever, so they just do the same thing here.
No, they have they have stupid, silly title cards for those characters in the other movie. I fucking forgot about that shit. It's like a video game. I swear to God, if he says this is the same character as Bloodsport, or Bloodsport is the same character as Deadshot, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Okay, not the same character. However, he did say it's the same introduction, which I don't remember Suicide Squad's introduction. But he may be correct here. But I'm just really hesitant about what he has to say next.
He meets his daughter in jail. She's there to visit him, and he's pretty clear that he does not give a flying fuck what happens to her. Could not care less. Wants the daughter to go away. Never wants to see her again.
For good reason. I don't think that reason went across through his head. But yeah, no, I think he's gonna say, what the fuck kind of stupid dad is he to want to do anything for this child? There's no way he's not gonna say that.
And Amanda Waller has arranged it because she's being done for theft.
Yeah, he actually does not understand that Bloodsport loves his daughter to fucking death, but wants her to stay the hell away from him. Because he's dangerous. The people that he knows is dangerous. He wants her to be safe. Unfortunately, that went way over his head.
The daughter, that Amanda Waller arranges it that if he does not go on the mission, he's going to have her trialed as an adult and sentenced to Bell Rip.
Read my message. Back was making food. Ah, cheers.
and then all of a sudden he cares. So 2 minutes ago, he didn't even give a fuck. He said that he wanted her to go to juvie.
Oh my god. That's not what he said, first off. He was definitely like justifying like, okay, that's fine. She'll go to juvie. As long as I don't fucking have to go to the fucking Suicide Squad.
And then when she said, "Oh, but she might even go to regular prison," he was still like, "Okay, whatever." But then when she said,
"What'd you make? Did you make some chicken nuggies, Kanye?"
Yeah. So 2 minutes ago, he didn't even give a fuck. He said that he wanted her to go to juvie.
I forgot. Okay, all right.
And
weird. This is one of the weirdest memes. Forgot. I don't get it.
Then when she said, "Oh, but she might even go to regular prison," he was still like, "Okay, whatever." But then when she says Belle Reve, like, "Oh, okay."
I don't think he says whatever. In fact, he's kind of like strucken by disbelief that she's gonna go to a regular prison. Even then, I don't think they really even show him, reacting to that.
Okay, cool. Now it's an issue. Yeah, okay, it's a dangerous prison. All prisons are fucking dangerous. You didn't care before, but now all of a sudden you do. I didn't buy it. And then they just
Please say what? Please tell me that you heard what Amanda Waller said to him.
just glance over pretty much every other character because there's no point getting anything to know about them.
Oh my god, I wish I just stopped there. Oh my god, this guy's an actual retard.
Cool. Now it's an issue. Yeah, okay, it's a dangerous prison. All prisons are fucking dangerous.
Do you hear? Oh my god, I spit. I spit my food on my pop filter. Amanda Waller says, "We have the highest mortality rate in America in this prison." Implying, like, even, oh my god, for your slow ass fucking brain, I cannot believe that we needed this line. But right after Bloodsport says, "All right, fine, I'll join your fucking Suicide Squad," and they leave to get started, like, one of the fucking interns, one of the dudes that works for Amanda Waller says, "She's gonna fucking kill his daughter." I was like, one, stupid line, but I realized what its reason it's for. It's for fucking knuckleheads like this guy. Are you serious? Holy shit! How do you miss it twice? How do you miss the idea that Amanda Waller is implying that she's gonna essentially kill Bloodsport's daughter, and then miss the fact that dude said that too? It's unbelievable. They say it multiple times in the movie, dude. Oh my god, how did he miss it? He had to have been on his phone. He's in the wrong theater. He went off watching some sort of fucking Hitler movie, and look it up. There's a movie out there right now that has to do with Hitler. Okay, I'm not just being racist because he's white. Some sort of fucking Hitler movie, and on his phone watching that movie, somehow he ties it back to fucking the Suicide Squad and says all this dumb shit. Holy shit!
You didn't care before, but now all of a sudden you do.
Oh my god! Fucking hell, dude.
I didn't buy it. And then they just glance over pretty much every other character because there's no point getting anything to know about them because they die in the first fucking 5 minutes. There's just no reason to care.
Is he talking about the intro characters? I thought you said, if you said every other character, you said that it's the intro characters. But it's not every other character. You forgot King Shark. You forgot Rick Flag. The best character. What's his name? Peacemaker. The best character. I don't understand.
About any of the
We're halfway through the video, dude. We're halfway through.
characters. It's stupid. Oh, and King Shark, right? I like King Shark. King Shark is a shark.
Not the reason I like him, but all
They
right.
get Sylvester Stallone to play him, and basically King Shark is portrayed as 80-year-old punch-drunk Rocky Balboa. Hey, yo, Adrian, King Shark hungry, num-nums. And when he rips people in half, it's pretty cool and whatever, but it's just stupid.
There's no... Oh my... My brain hurts. I have actively given myself a headache. There's no way he said King Shark is 80-year-old Rocky Balboa. I haven't even seen the Rocky movies, and I understand that Rocky Balboa doesn't act as a stupid, childish King Shark. Okay? I'm sorry, King Shark. You're not stupid. You're not. Your intelligence is low. That's what I meant to say. Okay? King Shark, I love you. I can't. What the fuck is this like comparison? 80-year-old Rocky Balboa is King Shark. Was 80-year-old Rocky Balboa eating people and not have any friends?
Polka Dot Man.
I'm dumbfounded. If you talk shit about Polka Dot Man, I'm gonna have to hunt you down.
They go way too
In a video game.
far with his stupid joke that he sees his mum everywhere. The first
It's okay. It's a joke in that the visual is funny, okay? He is still traumatized, okay? That's the way he's lived. Like, could you imagine fucking grinding on somebody and that person is your fucking mom? Disgusting. But that's his fucking trauma. That is his trauma. It doesn't undercut his trauma. It's just a funny visual to us.
first time they do it, you're kind of like, it looks funny because they turned John Cena into a woman. It looks funny. And then it's just done again and again and again and again. He even sees Starro as his mother. Starro the Conk.
That wasn't even, like... It still looked funny, but it was also a huge payoff for him. A huge payoff for him.
Correct. All you need to beat Starro is a fucking spear and rats, because that's how Ratcatcher comes into the movie. She has this exposition dump. Everyone has this exposition dump on this.
No, not everyone. I would only say Bloodsport is the one with the exposition dump. But let's see what you have to say, okay?
Like minivan. It's like a minivan of
Oh my... Unbelievable. I might have to go kill myself after this. Actually, like, this is hurting me. First off, you dumb fuck. Not everyone was given an exposition dump in that bus, okay? It was just Bloodsport, but even then, the exposition dump wasn't for us. We already know the things that he had to say. Well, I guess aside for the rat thing. Okay, so I take that back. He's exposed, but in a completely natural way. So it's not a dump. She talks about her father that she reminisces over because Bloodsport's like, you know what? I think you have daddy issues. And he's projecting himself onto her because he sees her, his daughter in her. You twat. Are you unbelievable? It's completely natural the way that they bring it up. And then you say it's an exposition dump. Do you even hear the way that Ratcatcher like talks about his father's addiction? He says it's his burdens. His burdens. Can you understand what this girl thinks about his dad's fucked up addiction? Like the other characters don't even know what he's talking about. But we see that it's a fucking it's a meth addiction or something. Thank you. It's insanely well done. Really, really well done. And then she's like, oh my god, like one of the best scenes in the movie. I wish I could give some of that love to you. Oh, that struck me in the fucking bottom of my heart, bro. In that deep, dark, wretched place, there was a little string that was strung.
Exposition. Every time they're on it, we got to have a little bit of a backstory to some of these characters, but there's just no reason to care. Like, who gives a shit?
Jeez. You're a decrepit fucking brainlet, okay?
No one gives...
You have you have Wonder Woman behind you. Unbelievable. You have reason to care about her wanting... Like, you should be angry at Wonder Woman for how... Well, I guess it's not Wonder Woman 1984, right? So... Even Wonder Woman, that's like ridiculously naive for no reason.
Gives a fuck. They go through all the marketing of this movie, and it's like, oh well, most of these characters are already dead in the first 5 minutes, man.
Yes, it's a bait and switch. It's the way to. Well, most of these characters. What do you mean? They show King Shark, and Peacemaker, and Ratcatcher. Are you kidding? What did you watch?
It's stupid. Harley Quinn, she has this moment where the president or whatever he is of that country, which is where they're keeping Starro. Yeah, Starro, you know, the first ever Justice League villain.
So fucking what?
She meets the president of this country, and he wants to marry her because it'll make him more popular with the people because she's a bit of a rebel. And
How do you even get that wrong, dude? He's already popular. Or no. He isn't popular. They say he's archaic. I don't fucking remember. Yeah, I guess it was for his image. Okay, I'll take that back.
marry her because it'll make him more popular with the people because she's a bit of a rebel and that's seen as anti-American, and they're an anti-American country and all that.
Please state how stupid that sounds. Please tell me that you understand that is a stupid idea.
That jazz, yada 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 yada.
Or not idea. Stupid idea that was executed.
And holy shit, it's like the worst fucking love film clip I've ever seen in my life. The only
I'm tentatively agreeing, but I want to see what he actually thinks about it.
good part about that is when the general takes over and pours gasoline into the birdcage and lights that bitch.
Oh my! I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Let me talk about it. YouTube vid stop. No, this is what the podcast is about, okay? All right. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about what this guy had to say in a more meaningful, deeper breakdown of the film. Harley Quinn is in love with this guy, and she is proposed to because he wanted to seem better in the eyes of his people. In a stupid way, because Harley Quinn is seen as what's the way a good representative of anti-American American fervor. I don't know what the fuck he watched. I don't understand why Harley Quinn is the one to be anti-American fervor in his eyes, but whatever. Okay, we'll just assume every citizen on that island is retarded. All right. So, and then he goes off talking about Jotunheim because she brings up, oh, look at that outside, it's Jotunheim. He's like, yeah, this place was it was taken over by the Nazis, and then the previous family that ruled, they killed and took down the Nazis, and they rumors started to come about that they're holding a monster in there, and so then he killed or that those people that ruled before would send civilians in there, men, women, and children, to be experimented on, as he figures out later on. And so he said, well, once I come into power, now with this kind of weapon, anybody who says bad about us, whether it be men, women, or children, will be sent there, essentially like a death camp, to be tortured for the rest of their fucking decrepit lives as corpses. And that's where Harley's like, no. If there were any red flag, and she shoots him, and he's crawling on the floor. She's explaining herself to him. It's like, dude, like, I'm sorry, but if I see any red flags, I promise myself that I would kill that person. I'm like, okay. I mean, hey, fair enough. And she saw killing kids as the thing that was taken too far, which is like, there's nothing to contradict otherwise. Maybe she has a soft spot for kids. I hear maybe in Birds of Prey that she has a soft spot for kids. I haven't watched that movie. But then she goes off, and like a really like deep-seated character moment for her. I'm like, holy shit, we're actually getting the like strings of a character being, those threads are being seen right now. It's like, when your taste in men is as terrible as mine, when you break up with them, they don't just leave. They slash your tires, they kill your dog, or say your music is bad. And it's like, holy shit, what the fuck? Oh my god, we're getting a character right now. And she bursts into tears, or like she swells up. And it's like, holy shit, I'm feeling something for this character right now. I kind of care about this character a little bit. It was a really nice scene. It was finally like a good character moment for Harley. And then, you know, she gets raided by, or she gets stopped by the other officers. And you say the best part was the general that turned into president pouring gasoline into a bird cage and lighting them on fire for no understood reason. Literally could have just let them go. Oh my god, he could have had a character who's like, you know, you really, you know, trapped these birds in here forever, and it's like, to be cooped up in a cage and not go anywhere that you wanted to. This is how he sounds, I guess. Anywhere that you wanted to, because everybody hates you, or does not have alliances with you, is a terrible thing. And that is what we're going to do with Starro. He's going to allow us to go into other countries and take over, something like that. That would have been neat. But instead, he's like, that guy had always a soft spot for birds. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a hard ass. All right? I'm going to kill these birds, and we're going to do the thing and get Starro and, you know, fuck shit up. This motherfucker says that's the best scene? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I actually have a headache.
The only good part...
I went off twice as long as he did, 3-4 times as long as he did, talking about the same thing in better detail with better payoffs, talking about how some of it is okay and some of it isn't. More than he did. Unbelievable.
Part about that is when the general takes over and pours gasoline into the birdcage and lights that bitch on fire, man. Amanda Waller, though, I do like...
That's all that he had to say about that. Unbelievable.
Like how, I forget her name, the chick that plays Amanda Waller, she's always done a really good Amanda Waller, man, even back in 2016, because she's just such a fucking cunt. And that's what Amanda Waller should be. She does that super, super well.
He's going to say butt.
John
Okay, thank God.
John Cena can't fucking act. Cannot act to save his...
Wow. Huge disagreement there. Wow. His acting in you know, when he kills fucking Rick Flag was incredible. You could tell through his eyes what he's feeling and thinking. That's what I think that's my standard for acting, is when you can see that the character is what they're thinking and, you know, what they're feeling. That's good acting. I mean that's the very baseline of it. I think. I don't really know how you can increase that or decrease that, really, but that's something that's kind of like wishy-washy, like subjective but kind of objective as well. But like that's something that is less argued about, whether or not you can see acting being good or not, which obviously this guy really can't see it.
Life, man. And the fact that he's given...
he doesn't even give an example.
His TV show. And the way they set up his TV show in this movie, it's just like, oh, look, there he is, because he has to have a TV show. Plot armor. The guy...
Yes, actually, that's the first time I agree with him. Or second or third time out of this fucking insanely stupid video. He has a shit ton of plot armor. In fact, he did die... like 100%, because Starro comes out from the same place that he's laying down in, so there's no way he's alive. And then they bring him back. It's like, I don't know how he survived. It's one of the dumbest parts of the movie, honestly.
Well, they got to play Rick Flag in this. Doesn't hold a candle to Scott Eastwood playing him. Look, all in all, I would...
What? Rick Flag?
To have a TV show. Plot armor. The guy that got to play Rick Flag in this doesn't hold a candle to Scott Eastwood playing him. Look, all in all, I would much rather see the David Ayer cut of his Suicide Squad. This movie is...
What the fuck? Who the fuck is Scott Eastwood? Is he a writer? What? What does this have to do with Scott Eastwood?
It just doesn't hold a candle to Scott Eastwood playing him.
Is this a miscast argument?
Look, all in all, I would much rather see the David Ayer cut of his Suicide Squad. This movie is just crap, man. Like,
You don't even talk about what the best parts of Suicide Squad is. The parts that they do better.
there's one fight scene that's good.
Oh my god! I think he's gonna say the Harley Quinn one because we heard that from him earlier.
Oh, do you want to know the big one?
No, I don't. Please.
Do you want to know why Captain Boomerang isn't on the poster in this movie? Remember when I said most of these characters die in the first 5 minutes? Yeah, he's one of them. There's no reason to give a shit about any of these characters. They have little to no motivation. Harley.
If you're talking about the characters that die in the first 10 minutes of the movie, fine. They don't really need characters though. They're kind of like extras almost. Not every character has to have a backstory that's unbelievable. It's I don't understand why he thinks this.
Harley Quinn.
You even say Amanda Waller acts the way that she does, but there's no backstory for her.
There was moments where she could have had good conversations.
Is he talking about Waller now?
Shit about any of these characters. They have little to no motivation. Harley Quinn. There was moments where she could have had good conversations. Where she kind of brings up Joker, but they don't want to bring up Joker because Jared Leto, and is this movie a sequel or a reboot, or how does it connect to the larger DCEU? Who the fuck knows?
What the fuck are you looking at, bro?
Yeah, who knows? But there are moments where she's being tortured, and it sets it up perfectly where she could just go, this is fucking nothing. You should have seen what Joker done to me. And when she kills the president because the president's hinting on her, and she's just fucked the president because, why not? I'm all for that type of shit. And she goes, look, anytime I see red flags in a dude that I'm sleeping with, I shoot him. And she's like, well...
Oh. He moved on really fast to, the point where he was talking about, her being tortured. I thought he was still talking about that and just misunderstood the fact that the person that she killed with her legs was the president. That doesn't seem to be the case, though. President,
because, why not? I'm all for that type of shit. And she goes, look, anytime I see red flags in a dude that I'm sleeping with, I shoot him. And she's like, well, we know why. But it would have been pretty cool if she was just like, dude, man, do you know what my last boyfriend was like? Fucking Mr. J.
Who cares? Oh my God, who cares? Why do you need that to be brought up for her character? Literally, her character in this movie, it is she used to be. Wow, I'm having a really hard time putting my mind into words right now. Her character before. Wow, look at that fucking gigantic poster of Wonder Woman. Oh my God, what a simp. Literally him before, or her. Jeez, let me fucking say it now. Harley Quinn was defined by Joker in Suicide Squad, and that's what a lot of people didn't like. And that's kind of she kind of has some sort of an arc there where she leaves Joker and now doesn't really know what to do with her own life. It's not really an arc, I guess she's just left stranded is her feeling, but then Joker comes in at the end, so everything comes back. This movie, however, we get rid of Joker, and now she kills another person that she fell in love with because she saw red flags that was killing kids, and she's like, now I'm doing my own thing. I have standards now. I'm not going to be defined by somebody else. Okay, I'm not going to be sidelined, and this is going to be the character that I'm going to be associated with always. I'm going to be Harley Quinn, and that's it's something I'm very down for. Of course, I'd love that from any character. She definitely does not go into that, this guy.
Pretty cool if she was just like, dude, man, do you know what my last boyfriend...
You don't even need to know that there was a Suicide Squad movie, Joker relationship with Harley Quinn. Just the words that comes out of her mouth, the people that she's been into. shitty people. Isn't Birds of Prey like the main antagonist is one of her exes? Isn't that the case? Like, it's still a universe. I would assume that everybody watched Suicide Squad, and it's still in the same line, but it's a soft reboot.
And was like fucking Mr. J. It was a bit of a nutcase. It all around, I have very little positive things to say about it. Like I said, this is just my raw initial thoughts, not in depth or anything like that. But
you should have kept it raw, my guy.
The only good things was you get to see some tits. No one famous. So don't bother Googling it. There's other places to see that stuff. Amanda Waller and...
You said the movie jokes are bad, dude. You are struggling.
Harley's escape scene is good.
No.
Apart from the stupid fucking Instagram filter they had. And Starro. I am still in awe with what they do to Starro in this movie. Starro the Conqueror. Pathetically pathetic, man. He has so many opportunities to kill the Suicide Squad as well. There's one part where he has a whole bunch of people on the ground that have had Starro's put on their face, so he's taken over all them. And they just ignore the Suicide Squad. Like, literally just walk around them. And
No. They were not a threat. In fact, if anything, they were the ones who freed him. So he doesn't really have much motivation to want to kill him. I thought you were going to bring up the fact that the Starro baby extension things wouldn't go on their faces, and that's plot armor. I think you do bring that up, but like you hardly focus on it. But it's like a really big consequence that in the plot they have so much plot armor they can't even fucking be controlled by Starro.
And then later in the movie try to kill them, and surprise, surprise, it's no big deal. So
I'm gonna try to keep myself calm so that I can express myself in the best way possible. They kill Polka Dot Man and actively tries to kill the Suicide Squad. King Shark gets thrown into a building. Bloodsport almost get kicked the shit out of like a fucking ant. And Harley Quinn, the falling building because of Starro toppling a building, she almost dies. Ratcatcher, Starro really aims for everybody. I don't understand what you're trying to say, dude.
Look, cut it down simply.
Wait, okay, hold on. Are you talking about that part later where they say, like, this is my city? Because if so, then I would maybe understand what you're saying. That they have enough plot armor to just stand around and not do anything. Of course I'd say that. Yes, of course. Oh, my God. Even then, like, you say that Starro doesn't go after them. When he does, like, directly go after them.
I think this is the worst DCEU movie so far.
Jeez. And Suicide Squad exists. The fucking Justice League exists. Zack Snyder's Justice League exists. Aquaman exists. Wonder Woman exists. Wonder Woman 1984 exists. Shazam exists. Birds of Prey exists. How can you possibly say this is the worst DCEU movie? Good Lord. Batman vs. Superman. Forgot about one. Holy shit. Man of Steel!
I can't see how it can get any worse than this.
Lordy.
1 out of 10 if I had to
Lordy.
rate. I intended to skip this movie, but my friend, he really wanted to see it.
Your poor friend. Your friend probably loves the characters in that movie, and you're shitting on him for no reason. He feels like, oh, what the fuck? Man, yeah, you're the movie guy, right? So, like, you know what you're talking about. Man.
And even he was...
I really hope that person has more respect for himself than that, what I just described.
Disappointed in this. So, yeah. Make what you will of that. Oh, boy.
Holy shit. Oh, my God. I can't believe we just watched that. I cannot believe that. Bro, delete your YouTube account. You clearly know nothing. It's one of the most films I have ever seen. What? okay. This movie's absolute shit. You're an idiot. This guy's right. The movie is garbage. I turned it off halfway through. Watched 30 minutes of it, turned it off. We're going to ignore that this guy said that the guy who played Rick Flag in this one isn't as good as the guy in the first one, bro. It's the same. Okay, I thought I was going crazy. I didn't understand what his criticism was there. I could have sworn it was a casting criticism. Let's see if it is. That whole wondering how Bloodsport puts Superman in the hospital. They clearly say it's a kryptonite bullet. So trying to decide if this is the worst review ever or the best troll. Honestly, I don't think it's the best troll. I think he could have gone way, way harder. I think he actually believes in his delusional idea of the film. I cannot finish this video. He's so dumb. He made up shit to complain about. Questioning my own logic. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, this isn't that the same actor? It's not a troll. If it's not a troll, dude needs to see a doctor. Oh my god. They expect you to know what Task Force X is, and if you don't, you'll be confused. They established that with the first squad in the beginning. Absolutely. The exposition up in the van. You mean the one where Bloodshot Ratcatcher talks about their past? And that's it. Literally, dude. Okay, it's nice to see that people are actually going off on this guy. You're mad that the giant extraterrestrial starfish was not taken seriously enough? I think he was taken very seriously. That final line really exposes a lot about what we think about him, especially with the doctor from that movie torturing the shit out of him for 30 years. That final line, I was happy floating staring at the stars. Oh, dude, it's such a good line. Such a good line that really makes you feel for Starro. It's kind of incredible how they do that. When King Shark rips people in half, it's pretty cool, but it's just stupid. There's no way he said that. There's no way. Bloodshot changes his mind, helps his daughter, not because Amanda Waller say she'll put her in Belle Reeves, but because Waller threatens to have killed Belle Reeves. Unfortunately has the highest mortality rate out of any prison. Reiterated several times by the other people around Waller when they directly ask if she'd actually kill his kid, and she says yes. She didn't even say yes. Dude, I was just... Okay, Eduardo, you motherfucking genius. I was going to say the exact same thing. I wasn't reading it. I was saying that for myself. She doesn't say yes. She says you don't even know half of what I do. First of all, to those who like this movie, congratulations because you're able to enjoy the movie. Okay? I feel like this is going to be insanely disingenuous. I'm not going to judge people who like it because everybody has their own opinion and taste. You can dispute all you want or disagree about it. But for me, this movie has just become the final nail in the coffin for any new movies from the DCEU that has the word suicide in its title. It's the final nail. Dude, you act like there's three and more nails. There's just two. The final nail. It's the second nail, dude. Chill out. I've had so much cringe in this very movie alone. So much it broke my cringeometer. Ooh, what a cringy line. I dare not to watch any more movie, either continuation, sequel, prequel, or alternate multiverse of this movie. The way they implement the plot story. Wow, this guy's wording is terrible. Obviously is comedic, no, but unfortunately not funny to me. The comedic, you say obviously as if like you're not stating an opinion like you just said up here. Obviously is it's not the plot is not comedic. It may be a little absurd, but the way that they go about it is like trying to structure it and ground it, which they fail. Unfortunately not funny to me. The comedic genre that they trying to deploy form the first Suicide Squad movie until now has become such a liability. What the fuck? The comedic genre that they're trying to deploy form the first Suicide Squad movie until now. That's a full stop right there. After now should be the period. the fuck? What a terrible sentence. Becomes such a liability. It hindered the growth of DCEU overall. How? It's literally self-contained up to the point where Starro is on live television. Why would they focus too much on the comedic? It's like the movie maker forgotten that they are making anti-superhero movie. For fuck's sake. Just make one serious anti-superhero movie, please. Make that exists. Expendables. The A-Team. I can't believe those movies like popped in my head. Man, I haven't seen those in a minute. Make one that can make viewer like me awed and mesmerized by the action and heroism of the movie. Wait, isn't The Boys? That's a perfect way to like show anti-heroes. It's not even like anti-heroes, it's like villains in disguise. If I want to watch something funny, I'd rather watch stand-up comedy, not a movie. Oh, so sorry that comedy exists in movies. I wish, man, we really should have talked to the guys, the Hollywood runners. Make sure that comedy doesn't exist for you, just for you, In the movie, I wanted to watch a story that entertaining and excitement. Holy shit. A fair personal comment. At least you're not hating the people that watched it. Jeez. It's a stupid comment. Oh my god. The flower effects in Harley's fight scene were supposed to represent how she sees bloods and as she annihilates everyone. I totally agree. It's just the one thing is like, why is that not consistent? And like, why is she seeing that? Also, it's not weird that Bloodsport cares about his daughter, even when he says he doesn't. He's a horrible person, but he's a father, so he has an innate love for her. I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think it's like a inherent love, just because he has a daughter. I think he just loves his daughter, because he values not being a dad, but like having being responsible for your child. I think is the best way to put that. It's called being a human. And it took more than just a javelin and rats to take down Starro. If you were paying attention, everyone played a part. I forgot to say about Polka Dot Man's huge contribution to killing Starro. Oh my god. But you saw tits, so that's cool. I don't think movie reviews are for you, mate. Maybe stick to drinking pints down at the pub. Well said. Movie was made to shame Ivy. What? What? Movie was made to shame Ivy, Harley's friend, and to destroy whatever Zack started for the DCEU. You even have a hacker villain, turn to old man bitch. This is peak content, dude. How's nobody talking about this? Hacker turned to old man bitch, killed too soon, named Savant. Jeez. Do you not understand his thought process in the movie? I don't fucking care about comics. I swear to God, this guy's going to talk about comics. He sees everybody, every single person, aside from Rick Flag and Harley Quinn. But even then, they're about to die from what he's witnessing. Everybody dies. He doesn't want to die. He wants to live. And a Latina woman, Sol Soria, created to replace a black Latino man from comics named Juan Soria. Who the fuck cares? Holy shit. The fact that they have a different name means it's just a different kind of villain. Superhero. Movie is a lie made to feel just like Marvel Disney. No. Should have just stick with Black Adam against Squad Story instead of this garbage. Wow. Black Adam versus the Suicide Squad. Please don't end stream. Okay. I want to watch. Okay, no, I mean, I'll just keep reading these. This is hilarious. Starro was killed too easily. No. He became rat snacks when Starro is supposed to fly, shoot energy beams, recover from harm like real starfish should. He's an alien. So like the fact that he is an alien that can't do those things is not an issue in the movie. You can talk about adaptation, but like, my goodness, that RP was long as fuck, bro. I feel you. So is this video. ABD. Oh, and he has more bodies in the universe, even a moon. He has more bodies in universe. Even Jesus. I'm turning that down all the way. Wow. That scared the absolute shit out of me. Wow. Oh my god. Turning that back down to half. My goodness. Turn it up. Absolutely not. Never again. Star can be killed in brain. Okay. And he has more bodies in universe, even a moon-sized one. Is he talking about the little star things? Starro can be killed in brain, as shown, but not like that. Movie is just honoring Mickey Nazi Mouse? What? Mickey Nazi Mouse because James loved Disney more than being a better person for job. He had way too many Disney fuck references in this dumb lie. What? Trying to overshadow My Hero Academia third movie this weekend. What is happening? What is happening, dude? What was that sentence? He had way too many Disney fuck references in this dumb lie, which is trying to overshadow My Hero Academia third movie this weekend. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I don't think anyone's concerned with what Star Wars should have been. You could say that about most characters. My man. And appeasing Disney by working with Warner Brothers makes absolutely no sense. I don't know what you're referencing there. So butthurt because he doesn't like a shitty movie that you do. Seriously? Wow. Wow, what a way to... Oh, have you watched the movie? He's really butthurt, my guy. Oh my god, it's Clark Kent. Look at that. Normally I don't care, but the guy is obviously a douchebag, and when you put yourself out on the internet like that, expect to be criticized. I like Mike. Mike is a good guy. Mike is our kind of guy. Okay, Fenrir art is back. It was planned since you and I should have known that. What? Starro is supposed to be mighty dude, like near Godzilla level mighty, not some creature easily killed like that. Okay, why? Why? Because the comics say that? Okay. Now let's say there's another universe where the comics don't exist. The movie exists though. Would that make it a good movie? He would probably say yes. That would make it a great movie because they have no expectation on what Starro is supposed to be. Okay. So, does that mean if you adapt something that's... Wait, where am I going with this? So, you can absolutely separate the movie from the comics. Why aren't you doing that here? Because we have references for the comics. From the comics, I mean. Okay, let's say there's another comic. Same story. However, Starro can't do those things. Is that comic immediately bad? Yes, because they're not consistent. Well, it's a different universe. Then yes, I guess it would make sense. Ah, wait, they're adapting it from that universe. Except that book doesn't exist. Hence, they can change things from the comics. I don't know if I presented that well, but my goodness. I can't stop laughing from this clip, bro. Let me see. I'm going to turn it down. ABD? Oh, and he has more bodies in the universe, even a moon. He has more bodies in universe, even us. I'm... Oh, shit. That's kind of funny. Um, what else? Also, my eye bags look ugly as shit. Sound like my mom. Superman. Wait, did we finish this one? If Godzilla and Kong were killed that easily like him, we would be having Pop-Tarts with Disney's frozen head and Trump. What the fuck did I just read? Um, Superman could have come back after League and doctors helped him out from kryptonite bullet. What? James really mucked up. Mucked up. I rather eat ripe peaches than watch this. Why the fuck? Why make it sound like ripe peaches is the worst thing in the universe? This kid, does he do LSD, coke? Probably both at the same time. Oh, Mike Gleason with the comeback. Oh shit. There's a whole thread here. We're going down, dude. I get it. Starro was nerfed, but comparing that to Godzilla and Kong doesn't add up since they are more well known. Starro is considered to be a deep-cut DC villain that no one ever thought would be in a movie. And keep in mind, Starro isn't the only cosmic starfish in the galaxy. Maybe the planet-sized Starro will show up one day. Probably not, but my point is that you can use your imagination and maybe not be so upset by it. Okay, that's not how I would have worded that. Definitely, you could have just... it's loosely based on the comics. There you go. There are many people who knew him back before shitty stuff appeared in media to cover him up, and he was in Batman Brave, in The Bold, and Batman Beyond. Oh my god, what a sentence. In Brave and Bold show, he was much better and actually was a huge threat. Even that faceless guy he was with used him far greater than shitty Luna. Even that faceless guy he was with used him far greater... What the fuck? What is that sentence? Even that faceless guy he was with... Who was with? Batman? Or Starro? Used him far greater than shitty Luna. What are you talking about, Luna? Luna is the soldier woman from the movie. I don't know what you're talking about. How can I when Holly fucks lied? Holy shit. You really like to fall for shit that oppresses you so easily? Damn. Once more. Another ill-confident fuck-up telling me what to think when he cannot even prove how wrong he is when a pedomaniac runs things and makes God's kingdom more fun when he has better stories and creatures than a Kardashian and Warner Brothers exec. Lol. Holy fucking shit. This is content, bro. You sound fucking insane. Oh my god. Is he gonna go after... Oh, he is. Okay. Movie appealed to Disney because this was planned. Planned to mislead people who know nothing and ruin what was fun from two other Suicide Squad movies? One of which is a better R-rated one involving a car that sends one person to heaven instead of the realm of hell where Lucifer needs more soul power to defeat Jesus and his kingdom. What the hell is he talking about? Too bad you know so little on the matter because people like you destroyed this 2021 movie. Seen better from Whitesnake Movie 2 from China, which had a more engaging story, and so did Gantz O, a CGI anime that had traits of Batman vs Superman and Squad 2016, with a survival game story with a mighty multi-formed opponent who can easily kill so swiftly and adapt like Doomsday from Superman. What the hell? You sound worse than that loser dictator Luna. What? Alright, Mike Gleason with the final word. Jesus Christ. Way to ruin a fun movie for yourself by injecting weird-ass conspiracy theories. I just watched the first Suicide Squad again and it pales in comparison to how well crafted the new one is. I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it. But really, he actually has a comma. Look at that. Mike Gleason's our guy. But really seems like you're a hard one to please in the first place. Anyway, bye-bye. Oh my god, we just had a whole story arc there. Holy shit. Oh my god. I think the editing wasn't tip top, but the characters really sold me. I like how James brought Starro and the other silly characters to life. This guy must be a blast at parties. Oh my goodness. The 2016 film was much better. Stops playing video. 25 replies. Okay, we're reading this. Truth hurts. I mean, when you say saturated gray, disgusting movie where the plot is that the Suicide Squad is going to city to escort Waller out of the city while having no character development, shitty action is better than this movie. I don't know how you could be saying the truth. You can like this movie less. That's your opinion. But to objectively say this movie is worse than is worse in its filmmaking aspect is just dumb. Roge Garcia with the win. Well said. Well, truth hurts. He doesn't reply after the truth shoved in his face. Oh my god. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No way. No way. Well, you can think that you should... 2016 movie was better. Well, you can think that, but you should also know that most people disagree, and it's a very subjective opinion, not fact. If he's saying it's better, then no, that's an objective. I guess he's being well, I don't know. Most people, you mean like 20% of people, and most of them are kids or young teens? Lol. No, most people thought the first one was shit, and second one was pretty good. Just look at the audience rating differences. Stats don't lie. Stats are gay. As far as quality of a movie, I guess audience rating is different. No, they didn't. And lol, stats don't lie. That's funny because audience and critics said The Last Jedi was a fantastic film. And look what happened. It was shit. Stop being delusional. The movie sucked ass. Actually, The Last Jedi had 42% audience score. The Suicide Squad had an 84. And the original Suicide Squad had a 59. So, no, The Last Jedi didn't have great audience reviews. And this one is more liked. You are the delusional one. Look at the comments on this video. Look at all the comments on the other videos. You don't have to like it. But seeing the majority defended the original is just bullshit. Stupidity does too. Then maybe get some painkillers for yourself. What the fuck? My goodness. Oh, I think I'm done, dude. Oh my god. What a way to go. The movie isn't supposed to be taken that seriously. Okay, alright, let's chill. I hate that argument. The movie wasn't supposed to be taken seriously. Am I gonna end? It's 9:15. I'm gonna end. Thank you guys for watching. With this impromptu SandCast, that was brilliant. That was amazing. All right. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Okay, stay safe out there. I'm working on the Loki video, and we'll do streams during this year of school. Because I think I would have enough time to do so. I'm not working as the same as from last year, so expect more SandCast. I think that's what I have to say, and some more gaming streams. Maybe we'll just chill and do Minecraft. Okay. All right, y'all. Bye bye. See you later.